Hello everyone. Okay, so it's a fairly quick message from me today, but it's something that I think is very important and something that you need to make space for at any and all stages of the recovery journey. When we go into recovery, what we do is we stop. We stop engaging in disordered behaviours, we stop compulsively moving, we stop restricting, we stop numbing ourselves with those disordered behaviours. And what happens when we do that is we start to feel. And that can be wonderful. It can be amazing. It can be like a light switch being flicked and suddenly colours are more vivid and films make you cry and conversations touch you and things make you laugh and music feels just amazing again. And that feeling can be brilliant, but it can also hurt and it can also be hard. Things can come up, can bubble up from the past, things that maybe happened before you ever started with your eating disorder, or things that have happened within the space of your eating disorder, which maybe you were somewhat numb to at the time that they happened, but now feelings are bubbling up. You may feel angry, you may feel frustrated, you may feel overwhelmed, scared, emotional. I remember it being something like a hybrid of a toddler and a teenager. I had all of these emotions, the intensity, but also the incapacity to make sense of them, and this deep sense of vulnerability where I wanted to be strong and independent and I felt fiery and this, but then I also felt so fragile and vulnerable and like I just needed to be wrapped in a blanket and looked after. And I think it's really important, because it's not necessarily something that's often spoken about, that we make space and prepare for and know that when we're going through it, it is normal that all these emotions can come. When you stop distracting yourself with disordered behaviours, when you stop engaging in compulsive behaviours, you start to feel again. And that can be all shades of feelings, from the very, very good to the very, very bad. And this is where compassion towards yourself and also making use of any support network that you have available to you really comes into its own. Because the important thing to remember is that when we stop, yes, we start to feel again. And that can hurt. But when we feel those things, we are healing. And when we allow ourselves to heal, that's where we create the space from which we can grow. And that is such an important thing to hold on to when you are in the intense feeling part of recovery. So, wherever you are in your journey, whatever your experience of feelings is in recovery, remember, when we stop, we feel. And that's okay. It's normal. Be kind to yourself, but remember which direction you need to be going in. Remember to direct the hurt and the anger and the frustration not at recovery, but at the eating disorder that has created the environment in which those feelings were numbed and has created the state that you are in the recovery process. Direct it at that, and remember, when you allow yourself to sit in the storm and feel all of those things, yes, it's overwhelming, but that's what allows you to heal. It is part of the healing process of recovery. And when you allow yourself to go through that, you grow. And that is a wonderful thing. Take care. I'll speak to you again very soon.